First things first, make sure we don't forget to start recording. Yesterday I went to stop my recording for the session. It was like 2 hours, maybe a little less, hour 45, and realized I had not been recording. So, whoops. I'm probably gonna put this video up as the 9th. So we'll just skip over 8. The last video was Malkavian 7. So on this one I'll do Malkavian 9 and put a link to my Twitch channel, which should have that playthrough on it. I don't know that I have the heart to record it full screen and then put on YouTube. So there might just be a link for that that portion. It was mostly ranting about lore. Not mostly. There was a lot of lore ranting in it. We went to... What did we do? We got the Uncaring Sarcophagus from the Quai-Jin. We got Barabbas out from the Fu Syndicate. That's how it started. And that was like no problem. That was really easy. I think the whole Chinatown stuff was really easy. I don't remember if Giovanni was last night or the night before. I'm looking forward to the new quest. I haven't played it myself. Me neither. I looked it up today at work just to see if it was part of the original game or if it was part of the Plus patch, and it is part of the Plus patch. So if you haven't seen it, chances are you were using an older version of the patch or no unofficial patch at all. If you've never played this game, do not play it without the patch. You have the option to not add extra shit, so you can play the game as it was released. I think that playing the game as it was released is in folly. There's a lot of fixes that you get from the unofficial patch, and you can just install it without any of the extra content if you don't want it. But use that that patch at least. So I looked it up, and this was added after a certain point of the Plus patch, and I didn't look into it deeper than that because I didn't want to spoil the story or where to go or anything, because when am I going to have another opportunity to like experience new content in this game, right? So we're going to start with that. We are going to be leaving the Prince's Elysium to technically go to see the hunters, to go get the archaeologist who discovered the sarcophagus and attempt to get him to open it for LaCroix. Beckett thinks it's bullshit. LaCroix think there might be an Eldar in there. What do I think? I think things may not be what they appear. But that's Malkavian paranoia, perhaps. Maybe the prince is the good guy. But in the meantime, let's start with this La Sombra fucking quest. I moved my camera over to where my chat is, so when I read your guys' stuff, I'm actually looking at the camera. I've been playing the Clan Quest mod, so it has a really old version of Wesp's patch. Yeah, I looked at the Clan patch. I thought about doing something different. I tried to start the anti-tribu patch. What up, Sarcophagus? What up, Beckett? Bye, Prince. But I was looking into stuff to play, and I figured I wanted to play Zemitzi. Let's do the anti-tribu mod. It just got an update this summer, like 2 months ago. Maybe it was August it got an update. But I really wanted to play that, and my hotkeys. I always redo my hotkeys for pretty much any game, because I do EDSF for my key controls. So I just naturally have to rebind everything. And the anti-tribu mod, I thought, was rebinding my keys every time I went through a loading screen. So like right now, I'd have to rebind twice just to walk outside this door from LaCroix's Elysium to the street. Fuck that. Wasn't going to be rebinding all that shit just to play the game. Reinstalled, did the plus 9.8 patch, which also just came out. Woohoo!
Going somewhere?
Santa Monica. And decided to play through Malkavian, because I've never beaten the game as Malkavian. I've got to the Giovanni Mansion. I guess now I'm further than I've ever been on a Malkavian character.
It's a nice night out.
It is a nice night out. Smoke shop. Go to the smoke shop. Am I recording? I am recording. Okay, good. Client Quest mod I was curious about too. Final Nights. There's the Camarilla edition. It's all stuff I'm curious about. What's this? Hi, Beckett. Couldn't wait for you as the black guy left early. Check out my old laptop hidden in the abandoned coffee shop. I left the door unlocked and the password for this safe is the name of our clan. So it's Gangrel. And we're going to the coffee shop. Smoking a cigar.
Good evening to you.
Just smelling around. Can't turn on the radio. To the coffee shop. Did you check that your anti-tribute mods folder had read only turned off? I don't know that I did, Orpheus. It didn't undo all my keybinds though, just some of them. I think it was like the last 4 that I had bound would get rebound, which happened to be movement keys. But then after installing the plus patch, I had a similar problem that has since stopped happening. So I don't know. After I beat this as the Malkavian, I'm probably going to start again as Demetzi and do another playthrough like right away. Whoa! That guy just celerity on by. Abandoned coffee shop. Looking for the abandoned coffee shop. Clan Quest mod has a big update coming that looks really good. Maybe I'll do that one instead. I have the Steam version now too, so now I can have 2 different versions of Vampire. It says coffee there. Going to Hollywood, it says. Plug in my mouse. There's a combat area. My name is Obfuscate, and it's fucking awesome. Any watches in here? You can usually find watches in bathrooms in this game for who knows why. Not this bathroom. That's how you know this is player-created content. First, we're researching for a history project in the LA Public Library. I noticed a La Sombra entering the art room. I sneaked in, obfuscated after him, but the room was empty. I waited until he returned and followed him down into the sewers through the hatch I used to enter myself. He climbed to the streets nearby and visited several clubs. Second. Today, the La Sombra went into the old house downtown with the red symbol. Sounds like the Chantry. I followed him in after a while, but only found a black guy who asked if I'd been enlightened. Oh, the red symbol, the plague cult. I left to notice the agent of the prince entering the building sometime later. That's me. Soon afterwards, the black guy ran out and moved into the sewers where I lost him. I followed the La Sombra in a cab to Santa Monica. There I watched how the La Sombra entered the old junkyard, probably to talk with that caitiff living there. Before I could do something about it, the agent of the prince arrived, and suddenly the La Sombra teleported nearby. I hope I wasn't spotted. Again he took a cab back downtown to his lair in the LA library. Sounds like I'll be going to a library. From my observations, I deduced that the La Sombra is trying to recruit vampires or ghouls to complement the dumb Sabbat cannon fodder. I'm pretty sure he failed, turning the caitiff. I don't know about this black guy. I don't like the new LA prince, but I heard that Beckett from my own clan is in town. He's a scholar. I'll tell him about it. I fixed a meeting with Beckett in the Santa Monica smoke shop as I followed the black guy there, and he seemed to be a regular customer. I overheard that he wants to meet someone at the end of the Santa Monica Pier, and this must be the La Sombra. I hope he'll start from the smoke shop so Beckett and I can easily trail him to the guy. Okay, so... there's a door opened. Alright, dude. What a dummy. End of the pier. That is where we go. Happy Friday. Cheers. If you guys got a drink, put them up. I'm invisible, crazy man. Just me and my gun. Nothing to worry about. Y'all can rest easy. Crazy, invisible dude with gun. I'm a salvation for LA. Believe it or not, it's true. That's always been a, what's the word I'm looking for? A trait of any Malkavian I play. Has to have a handgun and is very apt to use it. What are you doing here? Good question. Blam! Shoot him in the leg. Put some blood in their mouth. Tell them a bunch of crazy shit, and they'll believe anything you say, because they got your blood in their mouth. I'm at the end of the pier. How about that? Chubby's Taco Shack. Banana Split. Rob's Arbor Grill. Burgers, fries, soda. Neato. Do I need Auspex? I might. What's this? Beckett, I think the La Sombra is aware of me, and this may be a trap. In case I don't make it, check the downtown sewers for the entrance into the library basement. The hatch is openable now. Man, I can't fault him. This is pretty close to a request. Check the downtown sewers. Okay, so that's where we're going. Downtown sewers. Let's obfuscate, I guess. Whatever. Run like the wind. I feel like Santa Monica might be the biggest map. Between Santa Monica, downtown Hollywood, and Chinatown. I think this got the most real estate. Oops. Can't jump over this. Yeah, it's just like can't. Game is like, no shortcuts for you. You're going to appreciate these stairs. What are you doing here? Should send all Malks into existential crisis. Hunting down La Sombra. Do it for some gang girls. Coffee shop. Now to take a cab downtown. First, let's see my blood doll. Do I have anything I need to sell? Research 9, get fucked. I might need to buy blood. Which is the better handgun? Damage potential 33, 45. Just seems better. I'll put that thing away. You'll hurt somebody. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Inquisition-led population alerted vampires. Goodbye.
In case you didn't know it, you're tuned into the dead of night.
Hey,
Hey.
heard anything?
Yes, many things. Secrets for me only. So what's the news? What's it like in there?
Kind of musky.
So I bet. So what's so funny?
Did you hear the one about the tuna and the chef?
I love that
A
story.
tuna walks into a sushi restaurant, says to the chef, "Hey, you killed my father." Chef says to the tuna, "That's my business, fish." Tuna thinks about it, says, "Then I challenge you to a game of chess. If I win, you stop being a chef forever. And if I win," asks the chef, "you can feed me to your customers." Tuna replies. So the chef and tuna play chess. Tunas love to play chess, so in a few moves, the chef was checkmated. "Well, looks like I win," says the tuna. Chef nods and plunges his knife into the fish's belly. "But I won," says the tuna, as he feels the knife wiggling into his guts. "So did your father," says the chef.
Boom!
Good night, and have a pleasant evening.
For people who didn't see it in other parts of the game,
Say no, dude.
the TV will occasionally talk to you as a Malkavian. When I was in the, I believe, Skyline Apartments, or maybe it was the hotel downtown, and I was going to the kill the mobsters for the girl in to get the ownership of Confession. And I was obfuscated and walking through the room, and there were two gangsters like talking in the room. And I'm walking past the TV as it's on, and it's just like, in other news, there seem to be a lot of vampires around. Has anyone seen any vampires around here lately? And then just goes on into the news, and it's just like, shit. Like like the TV will just throw in sometimes one line to the Malkavian character, and it's been the best parts of
All makes sense now.
these playthroughs. Don't have to take my word for it. Go look. I think it's maybe Malkavian 4 when that happens. But it's when we're doing the confession stuff. It's got to be early because I got the downtown by like 3 or 4, and it's one of the first things I did downtown. Maybe it was a little later. 3 or 4.
Anything else that you've turned up lately?
Really cool moment in this game. Email. One more email. The campaign. The success of the campaign is weighed by the commitment of your opponent. That's a neato quote. Hello.
Master? Master?
Yum. Gonna ask you for permission first, but I guess just take it. I can't drink from you anymore.
Way out of this stupid room.
You're just gonna die in there.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna... We're gonna lock you in here, and you're going to starve to death. If you manage to break down the door, she's gonna kill you with an axe. Goodbye.
For accusing Evans of being a murderous child pornographer. Evans had previously said he was against clogging up courts with frivolous lawsuits. Wouldn't this make him?
Got our blood. We probably don't need to do final stocking up yet. There's a point in time coming in this game soon where you can't like go to these hubs anymore. You're just getting driven around throughout the end of the game. AJ Moore's here. The Sombra done yet? And by the way, that's the best Heather outfit. I agree. Yeah, Heather plus Fire Axe. That's just how it's gonna be.
Hey there, need a date?
The guy's already dead. He just hasn't died yet. The Sombra is not done. I think we're on our way. Yeah, no, never mind. No, it might be done soon though.
Where to?
Keep on. I'm all paranoid about not recording. No. Wow, wow. Let's see here. There we are. I keep on forgetting about I can change my disciplines with hotkeys too. Number 10. Where are you, number 10? Take a right at the T, another right, E1. Do-do-do-do-do-boo. Contacts are all dry. Into the library we go. I'll stick around for at least the very beginning and be sure to see if I'd done or not. Right on. That's where we came in, to the public library. What's up, water heater? Any spooky shadows? Beep beep. Then I pulled out my gun. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing with the gun. Wrong button. If I'm fighting another vampire, I'd be using lethal. Is there more I need to do here? Like open or close, is that the... It's just those two things then? You remember this area. I do not. Aha. Vacuum tubes. Can I use vacuum tubes? Do. Can't use. How to add it? Ah. Thank you, kind sir. The Dark Cane. I have a memory of the room not solving that thing, but it's the less somber quest, then I did it surely. This is all new to me. I'm super excited. I'm gonna chop me up a shadow beast. Ground floor, please, Garçon. All these footsteps. Hey there, guy. Guess it is a public library, right? So, this new music? This sounds like new music. Oh, come on. I'm not even here. Fuck off. Heck off, police guy. Last time I played, this was as a Mitzi quest. Weird. Yeah, go help your pal. Doop-ba-doo-yada-dee. What we got here? Lee, someone has changed the gallery backstory and computer password to Awaken. What the heck? David. What's up? Fresh art. Ooh. Taco burp. I like it. What we got? I wonder if these are new resources or if these were someone's original stuff. You're sure it's not just a Locori quest? The Wikipedia page that I looked up said it was added in the plus patch. Come on, let me, let's see. I think my neighbors upstairs are doing laundry. Puppy's doing something too. Do do do. 2 seconds, almost have it. There you go. According to this page, it was added. I do not know the integrity of that web page. Let's see, Awaken, that's the password we want here. I'll wait for this alt tab to like restore the game. There we go. Insert card. Don't have a library card. Mumbly Joe. Yeah, I have no card. Maybe I have to get it from those do-gooders. I think my dog might be mischievous. Sorry, I muted my mic while I called for my dog. Come here, little man. Call police. Police positive special. So that didn't have a library card. You feel like they just have a drawer full of them back here. Is that a library card? Hell yeah. Is that all we got around here? Okay, it's time to go to the place. Wrong place. This way, I think. Yes. Ah, I like that one. I like that one too. One card for you, computer. Cards for the computer god. Can I hack you out of curiosity? Nope. Unlock, please. The switch has been unlocked. Wish I knew what that meant. My voices have been silent for a while. You're not the switch. You're not a real door. You must be the switch door. I must be wrong. Where did I unlock a thing? I feel better now. You hold it. Should have fed from you. No. Okay, that's where we came in. There's nothing up there. Something up there. Not a door. Not a door. This was the room where we got the card. No, this is the art room. What does the switch do? Just unlocks. No such doors, no such doors, there's nothing here. Aspects. Nothing here. This is where we came in. Under the thing, back in the room. What are you even doing this library again, and for whom? I'm tracking down a Lasombra for Beckett. Is it this room? This room here? Is it under a thing here? Not this room. In this room? The office inside the art room. Should be this way. No, it's fire extinguisher. There's another storage room. Thank you, Moors. Do. Ah. Spoopy. Spoopy Sperry. Someone's hurt. Or injured. Maybe someone's meal. Oh my.
Get the fuck out of here.
It seems that these final nights has brought us together once again. I see you've begun to embrace the beast within you. I smell the sweetest blood of my brethren upon your very hands. But enough with the pleasantries. Witness the power of my flesh transformed into the vessel of your destruction. Farewell, young Cainite.
That guy's really full of himself. I got a broadsword. My mind knows your purpose, Sword of Cain. And soon it will know your death. Broadsword, huh? Melee 4, okay. Sharks howdy. Let's make this the broadsword. I don't even care if I frenzy, I'll chop you up. Oh, time to summon Satan, I guess, and destroy the world. Fucking broadsword. Yeah, why not? Broadsword. That's pretty neat. Are the Sombra Satanists? No. The Sombras are either tied to the Mediterranean Sea, I believe. I guess they're really just perhaps seas in general. But a lot of them are tied to the sea. But they are... I guess maybe Satanist might be the term for it, actually. The Shadow Realm, I forget what it's called. The Umbra, maybe? Is it the Umbra? Or no, that's a werewolf thing. They can go to the Shadow City. Or at least not necessarily they can go there, but their power is derived from it. So much how... Oh, seriously? Much how Zamisi get their unique clan abilities. Shadowlands, there you go. Shroud. Yeah, that all sounds right. Zamisi get it from the vicissitude, the basically skin of their antediluvian, the flesh of him. The Lasombra get it from the Shadowlands. And that helps them manipulate shadows, where they're really actually summoning like creatures from that alternate reality, I guess, is the best way to explain it. But Satanists, no. Lasombra are very dedicated to whatever they dedicate themselves to, really. They're idealist. They believe something and they believe it hard. They're the type of people you'd find on like religious crusades. But not for religion, for whatever purpose it is that they're pursuing. I want to suck some rats, guys. Don't judge me. I'm just going to do it. Let no child of Cain exit. Let no son of Seth enter this place. That's pretty badass. Children of Seth are a term for mortal humans. Wow. Alright, rat, you earned your keep, I guess. I need blood. I need blood really bad because I'm about to go fight hunters. I'm gonna need blood for that for sure. How much money do I have? I have to buy a decent amount of blood. I can always find someone in a dark alley. We are downtown. And go get more money from Confession. Use that to buy blood. I'm fucking at Confession. What up? I want to eat you, but I won't, because look at all these people. Let me buy you a drink so I can put some of my blood in it, and then I can drink all of your blood. Looks like you need a refill. Can I drink you?
I tell you what, if the Pope, the President, and my high school history teacher all show up in the next few minutes, I'll make out with you right in front of them.
Neat. Let me get on that. Hi.
Money, right? Been a while. Your money's been piling up.
Thank
Here,
you.
That should provide for an interesting evening.
That works. What's your deal? What's your deal? No one has a deal. You buy blood, that's silly. You end up unable to buy the best arms and armor in the end. Also, Obtenebration is abyssal, so it's Oblivion if you play Wraith or Orpheus. I have no idea about those. Hey, where you going? You wanna go check out the dumpster over here? Oh, okay. Homeless people peeing over here? No. Really hungry. take what I can get. Oh, great. Diseased blood. I can feel even worse now. Oh, I know where a blood bag is. I hear a puppy taking a drink. The Shadowlands are quite close to the Shroud. Hey. 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 Hey, look at me going. You not have blood? There we go. There we go. That's something. Oh, fuck off. Is there like a way into the sewers? There we go. What's the ordeal? Why not just feed on him without casting anything or provoking? I don't know. I guess I just didn't have faith. Hey, puppy. I just didn't have faith that I would do it successfully. Dog is so cute. Camera shy. She moved to the other side of the bed. You can remove that turnstile. Just tell Venus. Really? I didn't know I could do that. I thought I could only get money from her. That's fucking awesome. I should have known that like 5 hours earlier. Where am I? Les corps se levant. Did not mean to end up here. I feel like there's something here though. What are you? Something I can't pick up apparently. Bonito. Petito. Waste of my time. I want to feed. I'm hungry. Yeah, I think you're right, Moors. I think it is another quest. I feel like I fight somebody in there, but I don't remember. You're a rat. I'm hungry enough to eat it. Splash. Yum. Yum. Aw. Better than that sick hobo that I ate. No one tell LaCroix that I ate those rats. Ooh. But you see what I said, that the money in the entire game is enough to buy all weapons and not the body armor. Or so you buy blood packs, lol. I never bought even one pack and still couldn't afford everything. I don't know. I don't know if there's armor beyond what I already have here. I found out I couldn't sell armor. That's disappointing. Are there any people down here by themselves? I don't know what else I need at this point. There's a gun I could buy. Some rifle from Mercurio, but I feel like I don't really need that. What's this? Hey. What's going on in here? I used to sell guns too, loot them and sell, which are really worthless. Yeah, they're like $7. You're like, okay. Where the fudge am I?
Sorry.
I know exactly where I am. I'm at an all-you-can-eat buffet. That fucking worked out. Out the front door. Evening, officer. To enter the same theater? Yeah. It's like when I got locked outside of the Giovanni Mansion 3 times. Hey, I think I found the way to the end of the level. Oh, I'm locked outside again. Fat Larry, I want to buy one of them dinosaur eggs. Humanity's 4, I'm doing okay.
My man, what is up?
Art dicks and helicopters.
Yo, 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 I got dinosaur eggs. We don't know what kind. Buy 'em and hatch 'em. Yo, 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 I got dinosaur eggs. We don't know what kind. Buy 'em and hatch 'em. Hey, hey, don't walk on by. I look like Dionne Warwick. Oh, man, got a Galactus turtle. This week only. Ooh. Check it out, check it out. Step right up. Hey, hey, don't walk
Melee
on
requirement
by.
10.
Dionne Warwick.
Range requirement 8. What do I got here? Buy a dinosaur egg? I fucking wish. Get a little raptor. Follow me around. Range combat is 6. I would need spend 12 here. 24. Not enough for that thing. Melee 7, also not close enough for that hook. Maybe later, buddy. Can't even use you, might as well not buy you. Store that 32 revolver, it's just filling space. I always have one slot free in case you come upon a nice weapon. Oh, I have a maximum number of guns I can carry? I did not know that. Pretty sure I can drop stuff too. Let's see here. Was it F1? F2. I have no idea. With an FAT!
Need a ride.
Fat Larry is fucking awesome, dude. Like father and child, take me to... Where's the Society of Leopold? Oh, it's here. Puppy. My neck is sore. Wire loading, let me check this thing real quick. There we go. It's almost refill time. From the point you got the Glock, you don't need the 32 anymore. I know there's a drop weapon command. Let's see here. Backspace. Adios, muchachos. Click on it and drop. Oh, this probably would have been the smarter move. Hi, sorry about that, guys. I super promise I was never here. Anyway, adios, guys. Super easy.
Brother Grunfeld seems particularly uneasy this evening. Yes, LaCroix has begun to move more openly, and Brother Grunfeld grows impatient. Ah, yes, LaCroix. As always, Brother Grunfeld focuses only on his old nemesis. Let us hope his fanaticism best serves the interests of our order, and not merely his own unresolved grievances.
Oops. That was a mistake. Oh, it's frenzy time. Strength that. Get bent, I guess. So mistakes were made. Hey, glad I didn't buy that gun, huh? Get bent. Ah, you can get bent too. Fill up that blood. Fill up that health. You do all sorts of things for me, baby. Nobody's here. By the way, does this explode when you shoot it? Power? What about a heat sig? Charger set to human. Oh, not what I meant to do. Alright, seems good. Let's get out of here. When you backstab the guy with the sword, I instinctively take a screenshot with F12 as if it were Steam. As if it were me playing. As for the armors, you have a total of 4. What a Scottish accent. Who's got a Scottish accent? Why would vampires have a switch that allows their own laser to harm humans, but not vampires? How convenient. I know, right? Woohoo! Let's see here. I guess that's still set to vampires, is what it looks like.
One of us should take some food down to the prisoner.
Johansson? He is no better than they. If not for his meddlesome diggings, the artifact would never have come here.
Yes, it is complicated, matters. An interesting turn of events. I think it holds something.
I cannot. If it does, then with God's help, we will send it screaming back to hell.
Sarcophagus, there's Cain killing Abel.
Him, the son of Adam, the brother killer.
Vampire Apocrypha. Key. They have an Ithaca.
Shall we take some food down to Johansson?
The origin of this dark and mysterious talisman is largely unknown. It's a myth, not for the first etching of Julius of Gaul, who first discovered and then subsequently re-entombed the artifact. There'd be almost no historical record of the artifact. Vampire origins have not been ruled out. Those scholars must be talking about the sarcophagus here. He attributes the death of his scribe to the artifact upon setting his eyes for the first time, began convulsing uncontrollably, and promptly died.
Here, take mine.
What else we got here? We have Traclocoid of LA. These are the hunters. Killing Grout. Someone took the sarcophagus. Dreamed of LaCroix. Fucking who gives a shit?
I agree.
Got the key, and I feel like that's all I really need from you turds. Tonthur was talking about the Groenfield Bach when you entered the monastery had a thick Scottish accent. Is it sock? Human, please. Spawn of Satan. What? You're kidding me, right? Yeah, let me in. Oh, that was dumb. Guess you're probably just outside too, huh? Don't have a high enough skill to use you. Ooh, does the key go here? It does. Yum! Let me grab something to eat. That's what I was thinking. You should eat a taco. Sliceroo. You too, buddy. down we go. I am going to refill my drink. F9. Okay. There we go. And I will be right back after refilling my drinko. Woo! Alright, here we go. Oh, there we are. Now here we go. Boingy boingy. Bye. Bye. Get out of here. I'm a spooky ghost. I was never here. Ooh, it's a floating tin can.
Are the stories true about him, I mean? Yes.
What stories have you heard, young brother?
There are many. Some say he saw his own mother eaten alive by a coven of witches, and others that he once killed an elder vampire with a bare hand. There are even others who say he was
Too bad you're over here by yourself.
his armies in the final battle against the enemies of darkness.
What are stories you heard?
Adios. No one's here. I'd like some ammo for that gun, please. Thank you. What about you? What are you packing? Trick question, doesn't matter. No, no tacos for me. Don't want to get fat. At lunch, salad and a small piece of chicken breast. At dinner, bird food. You know, grains and stuff. Tastes like crap anyway. I just need some seasoning on it. Just fucking squeeze a lime into anything. Add some zest to it. I keep oregano, chili powder, seasoned salt, pepper, hot sauce, some other things. I have some other spices. I'm full. I have 5. I have 5 spices I keep for just to throw in some shit. Seasoning. I almost always have an onion. Slice up some onion, put it in about anything. He's gonna get me with his pop gun. I'm shot not.
I knew Johansen would lure the servant to Satan, but I set this type as the archfiend himself. Where is Lacroix?
How many you like to know?
He is under divine protection.
He had tenure.
If you want him, come take him if you can.
Natch. How can he see me? Come on, get out of here, game. Shit. Where's this other gun at? Ooh. That tickles. Just soak it all. Jesus Christ. Ah. I do not like you, Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. Come on with that. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Come on. Hit me every time. Blood, please. Where are you? I miss you. Where did you go? Oh. Okay. Fuck your true faith bullshit. So boned. Can I Veil of Madness you? That'd be pretty sweet. Looks like I can. I think I'm dead. Seasoning jerk spices are really nice. Get a little pot and add it to some oil in the kitchen and the oven. Your mouth is really insane. I know I've seen those clothes many times before. Just now do I realize how insane it is to walk around like that. Come to think, Grunfeld is a badass for a kind. He is stronger than many kindred. He's a hunter. Hunters wake up one morning and just like have this divine draw to go hunt out and kill supernatural things. they feel a calling by God or whatever religion they follow. And yeah, they're endowed with supernatural strength and reflexes and stupid fucking shit. Don't kill me, please. I have no blood. Bullets don't seem to hurt him at all. Hang out here. So, how's everyone's day? I'm gonna cop a snack here. Just hanging out. Wish I bought some blood now. Can't eat this money. You can wait until you heal all life? I still think I might be on the one-way train to Bonestown. I need to slice him up. This gun's business ain't gonna do it. I think I like the idea of this Ingram, because 1, I don't give a shit about it. 2, I got a billion bullets for it. 3, I kind of saw him loose. I'm not hitting him with a single shot in the pistol anyway. I might as well just throw a bullet catapult at him. If I pop my head out, he's just going to shoot the shit out of me. Or is he? There he is. Ooh, he's far away. Get bent. Bam. Next one. Really? We want Veil. Can I feed from you? Guess not. Ouch. Might hang out here for a minute, guys. But you know, I'm really stingy. I learned by heart the best places for feeding. I never bought blood packs. I basically waited to heal in all combat areas. Right on. I get a little hot under the collar. You cannot start flight while climbing a ladder? Woot. You just hang out on a ladder and heal up. Oh, I thought we couldn't hit each other, but turns out I just can't hit him. And we'll hang out here for a minute and then slice him up, I guess. I do not want to start this fight over. It said that in the top corner, that message, but what, you can fly? All Malkavians can fly. Did you not know that? All Malkavians can fly at will, they just never choose to do so. Yep, all Malkavians can fly. As much as they want. Which is always 0. I could do that, I just don't want to. My dog is too cute. Lita, I wish you'd come sleep over here so everyone could see how cute you are. Like, fuck that, I'm tired. I wish... Really? Then fly there, I don't want to see. No, I don't want to. I don't feel like it. Oh, I'm so impatient. Just want to go slice them up right now. I'm afraid I'll die. Guess we just F9. Ow. I don't know if we can trade shots like this. Ooh, look at him almost die. Look at me almost die. Shit. Show yourself. Need blood. Don't I know it? Whew. Oh no, I'm gonna frenzy and eat the fucking dude. I'm gonna frenzy and eat the dude. It requires too much blood. Nah, it requires no blood. Just don't want to do it.
I told you everything. There's no reason for you to keep me here. Let me go!
What's up, Doc?
I am an archaeologist. You can't hold me here like this. I am a hostage. I do not need protection. Bring me back to my hotel at once.
Finish my sentence. The Uncaring sarcophagus is...
I am an old man. How can you threaten me like this?
On the standoff, cowboy.
Just let me go. I have a wife and children. I want to see them again. Help me.
Talk to me and I will save my torture for a boring day.
Yeah, okay. Anything, just get me out of these caverns and away from these crazies. I think I'm starting to get pneumonia.
He needs me to take him away from the crazies.
The sarcophagus? You went through all that trouble for the sarcophagus? Yeah, I'll tell you. But don't you think it would be better to get out of here before those men come back?
No, just cave meat now.
I guess if you can get all the way here, you deserve the answers. But can I make one request first? After I answer your questions, you help me escape.
Yes. Maybe.
Please, there is no need for violence here. If you really want to know about the sarcophagus, I'll tell you. Such a thing to get overworked about. Let's start with the history of the Uncaring sarcophagus. That is a long and interesting legend, lost and found throughout the ages. Tell me, are you familiar with the Assyrians?
Maybe.
Yeah, well, the markings on the sarcophagus seem to hint that it is from sometime between 1050 and 800 BC,
which was a period of fierce expansion by the Assyrians. Oddly, for those years, only one king shows up on the historical record.
And his name was me. This one is listening.
While most likely he wiped all evidence of his predecessor's existence or passed the name to his heirs, one monarch, Masquerade, the one-eyed king, is given credit for the territory and achievements of this time. But he would have had to have been over 250 years old, like Dracula or something.
Or something.
I find it hard to believe a sarcophagus with a person as important as Masquerade could remain in, what is the word, pristine or intact condition for so many years. But this is who is believed to be contained within. Maybe you have not heard. It was stolen from the museum before we had a chance to open it. Usually, we use equipment to carbon date, X-ray, and take air samples before we pry open the lid.
Yeah, of course.
You know, it is interesting that you asked me that. The goddess on the outside of the sarcophagus was Lamastu. In Assyrian myth, Lamastu was an evil demoness who preyed on humans. Many people cite her as the mother of vampire myth. And the engravings on and found around the sarcophagus portray a regal figure drinking the blood of his enemies.
Of course.
Now, this image is found in many cultures, specifically among those of royal lineage. But there is a quite scientific explanation.
Was he the first LARPer?
A disorder
Wink.
known as porphyria. In short, it is caused by a deficiency of the iron in the blood, and in many cultures, for the nobility that could conceivably get away with the cure, the treatment was to drink human blood.
Yeah, of course. He knew the sweet ecstasy. I mean, he drank blood.
Perhaps. Drinking the blood of your enemies is, if nothing else, symbolic. It can inspire fear in your foes and dissidents. Don't misunderstand me. I in no way believe it was a vampire. Vampires. That's what caused this whole mess. These maniacs believe they exist.
They do believe it, and they believe it hard.
Ah, quite interesting. There is a surprisingly complex mechanical lock on the face of the sarcophagus. By sheer luck, we were able to find the key not far from the sarcophagus. Why no one ever found it and robbed it? It's perplexing.
That is strange. I want it, and I can't wait for Christmas.
How strange, you would ask. I haven't seen the key since it was loaded onto the Elizabeth Dane in Turkey.
Of course.
It was stolen before the sarcophagus even. I am still hopeful that the police find both.
And there's two pieces to the key.
Can be disturbed. No, it's not the kind of key you can copy at the hardware store. It's actually very sophisticated.
Of course.
I meant to study it at the museum. I've answered all your questions. Do you think now you could please get me out of here? I don't care who you are or why you've had so many questions about the sarcophagus. I just want to leave this place.
I do this not for the prince. I do this for me. Your head is inflated with secrets that might seep out. I'm sorry. Everyone saw that was Frenzy, right? Wow. That was pretty cool. That's really, really cool. You're alive? I mean, you haven't died yet? Boop. You're so evil. I can't believe you killed Dr. Johansen. Number one, I frenzied. It wasn't my fault. Number two, I was going to kill him by choice anyway, so I'm glad that I actually got his blood for my trouble. He had to die. This guy just blew up his family's secret base. I think that's the third generation that failed to kill LaCroix. He didn't even get to LaCroix this time. He died fucking when I showed up looking for some guy that wasn't even him. What an idiot. It was at Grout's house. I didn't give a shit about him then. I never would have come and killed him if he didn't kidnap the goddamn archaeologist. Who I had to eat, obviously. Hey Chunk, how's security at the tower doing? Oh, you're not Chunk. Chunk. Chunk, where are you? I swear to God. They did anything to Chunk. I might frenzy in front of the prince.
With whom do they think they're dealing? Attack me in my own building!
That's what they did.
They've shown their weakness. A last-ditch attempt to steal the prize.
Hey Zimmer, thanks for the follow. I got something. It's for you. It's Valentina hot sauce. This is you. You're here with me. Thank you. Indeed. Who are we talking about?
The Sabbat. A pack of shovelheads with cheap pistols was all they could muster. Two got a few stories up, but I took care of them. And my sheriff brought the rest their final death in the lobby. Sabbat animals.
So you're like all excited that you got two and your sheriff got the rest of them? It looked like maybe 6 at least? Did you spit on them from the roof? Is that why they attacked? So long, Sabbat. Now we can focus on our greatest nemesis, the sun.
No matter how many times you think you've wiped them out, they always come back. This time their target is the Uncaring sarcophagus.
You think?
They will not stop until they've feasted on the ancient they believe to be inside. Diabolists.
Kindred Cola. Why would anyone switch to that brand?
The Sabbat's infamy is in no small part due to their practice of diablerie. That is, drinking the blood of other kindred, especially older ones, until they are dead. Diablerists gain the power of those they've fed upon. In the Camarilla, this is an act punishable by death. For the moment, we've manipulated the press into reporting tonight's events as a terrorist attack. Their soldiers may be no danger to me, but their threat to the Masquerade is abundant. They must be destroyed. Can you meet this task?
Can I kill the Sabbat? Seems like a death sentence, LaCroix. It feels like you're putting a blood hunt on 9s. Feels like you sending me to kill the Sabbat. Oof. So, diablerie is forbidden. The Camarilla has 7 traditions. There are 7 laws in the Camarilla, and that's it. If all vampires are assumed to be part of the Camarilla and treated as if they are, and so like in LaCroix's mind, the Zamisi that we met is 9s, Beckett, Jack. They are all members of the Camarilla as far as LaCroix is concerned. And if you break any of the Camarilla's laws, you are subject to Camarilla punishment. That is how the Camarilla sees things. That's why a lot of people hate the fucking Camarilla. But they have 7 laws, they have 7 traditions, and one of them is don't fucking diablerize. I think the Masquerade is number 1. I'm curious. If you guys want to know, I'll go get the book and I'll fucking get them.
The Sabbat have made their haven at the Hallibrook Hotel, right under our noses here in downtown. Kill their leader. The rest will scamper out of the city. This is the last time they ever set foot in Los Angeles. Before you go, Beckett told me you went to the Society of Leopold. Did you find out how my sarcophagus is aging?
Yep.
What? What did you find out? A key? Where? Do you have it?
Dude just turned into a 4-year-old. Oh, I'm getting the book. Nope, but I killed the Pope. Bach was the Pope, right?
Not only did you infiltrate the Society of Leopold, but you managed
What's up,
to kill
Zimmermoon?
their greatest hunter. You certainly are developing a legend for yourself. Superb. A toast to you, and to victory over the Sabbat, and to Bach. May all his progeny meet such fates.
Yeah, I had to jump across the bed to get my vampire book, so my camera's off. I'll turn it on here in a second. There we go. Let's see how much the stream is going on. I'm sorry, Zimmermoon. If you could reword that. I'm not quite sure I understand the question. I've been playing for a little over an hour, I feel like. If someone types exclamation uptime, all one word, it will tell us how long we've been playing. This is my 8th night playing it. And I've basically just been blowing right through this game as a Malkavian. Camera back, camera is back. Camarilla. A beast I am, lest a beast I become. A bunch of the writers talking about how awesome this game was for their lives. This V20 book is a fucking gorgeous book. What is a vampire? Yes, the metric system. Boop, bop, boo, gothic punk. Just want to point out, a lot of this art is really fucking good in this book. Sorry, 7 traditions. I feel like I need to go to sex. Clans and sex. Alright, here we are. Traditions. These are like the 10 Commandments. These are the 7 traditions of the Camarilla. The first tradition, the Masquerade. Thou shalt not reveal thy true nature to those not of the blood. Doing such shall renounce the claims of blood. That means you get to no longer be a vampire if you tell non-vampires you're a vampire. The second tradition, domain. This is a fucking really cool. I really like domain, actually. Thy domain is thine own concern. All others owe thee respect while in it. None may challenge thy word while they are in thy domain. So that means if you have your own domain and the fucking Prince of LA shows up in your domain, this is something my friends used for many years, which is the same as domain, which is your roof, your rules. So whatever happens under your roof, if it's your roof, anything that happens under there is under your law. That's domain. And that's why vampires, I don't know if this is actually another Yes, this is another tradition. Hold on. The third tradition is the progeny. Thou shalt only sire Thou shalt only sire another with the permission of thine elder. Elder can be like the prince, your sire. It can be anyone higher than you, basically. You have to ask for permission no matter what to make another vampire under the Camarilla law. If thou createst another without thine elder's leave, both thou and thy progeny shall be slain. That's the opening of this game. Your character gets created by your sire, who did not ask for the prince's permission, the elder, to populate, to make a new vampire within his domain. And the punishment of the third tradition is death for both you and your sire. And he was lenient by letting you live. He broke the third tradition to let you live. That's important. It's like the only fucking cool thing LaCroix does. Fourth tradition, the accounting. Those thou create are thine own children. Until thy progeny shall be released, thou shalt command them in all things. Their sins are thine to endure. This means that if you do ask for permission to embrace a child, and then you do make it, if that child breaks any traditions, you're the one who pays the price for it. You're a child too, but also you. I'm not sure if this is another one. Nope. But there's I forget what it's called. There's your bat mitzvah, basically, as a vampire. You go to Elysium of your city, and you're like, I understand the laws of our society, and I release my sire from responsibility from me. I understand the law now. Ignorance is no longer a valid excuse for being killed by the Camarilla for breaking a tradition. Fifth tradition, hospitality. Honor one another's domain. So this goes back to the second tradition. When thou comest to a foreign city, thou shalt present thyself to one who ruleth there. Without the word of acceptance, thou art nothing. Which means you gotta tell the prince or baron or whatever, the ruler of the city, the head vampire of that city, hey, I'm in your city. Please don't have your sheriff kill me. The sixth tradition, destruction. Thou art forbidden to destroy another of thy kind. The right of destruction belongeth only to thine elder. Only the eldest among thee shall call the blood hunt. That means prince. When it says the eldest, that doesn't mean necessarily the oldest vampire. It just means the vampire in charge, whoever rules over the domain. Sorry, there are just 6 traditions, not 7. There they are. Lenient, or Nines as leader of the Anarchs having a little opposition to it, had a little thing to do with it, huh? I don't know that Nines really had anything to do with it. I mean, maybe a little bit. I think that it's not so much that Nines had a diplomatic say in what happened. I think it's just that the Prince LaCroix didn't want to instigate the Anarchs by killing you. And so by letting you live, it's like, there's not a strong reason for this bullshit neonate who's probably going to die anyway, and maybe I can get him to do a favor or two for me before he gets himself killed. Might as well let him live. This problem will sort itself out. We've probably done more for LaCroix than he ever dreamed we would do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't think Nines had a direct action in making us, the character, live. But I think he accidentally influences that. 6 traditions. Don't acknowledge the existence of vampires. A vampire is king of his own castle. You have your own domain. You can't make any vampires unless your eldest approves it. If you do make one, his sins are your sins, and any sins he commits that are punishable by death are on you as well. Hospitality, make sure that you tell a ruler of a domain when you arrive, and destruction. You can't kill another kindred unless you're the prince. Those are the rules of the Camarilla, and they hold every vampire in existence to them. Camarilla. There was a really good story I had. Oh! Ooh. I'm not going to tell this story right now. This is a story for another time. I met a stranger on a Thursday, and on a Sunday, they were convinced I was a vampire because I did nothing but deny being a vampire. I'll tell you guys, it was crazy 4 days. It was a crazy fucking 4 days. I'll save that story for another time. But someone was convinced I was a vampire because I said vampires don't exist. Back to LaCroix. Not only did you infiltrate Leopold, but you killed him. Blah, blah, blah. Sucking my dick. If hunters need their blood, they should keep away from me. Sabat 2. Box blood is on my hands. You cannot spare bills for me to wipe it on.
Here. Pity you don't have his head. I would have sent it to the Inquisitor General.
Thanks for $300 for killing the head of the Society of Leopold in L.A. I coil for now, but very soon I shall strike the Sabat.
The Sabat must be wiped out before dawn.
Before dawn?
Then, when you come back, we'll begin the hunt for the key.
Right, sir. Doo-ba, doo-doo-ba. That is what most players believe, that he had to spare you not to anger the Anarchs and shake their already fragile relation, but somehow I think it is also possible to consider even without opposition from Nines, LaCroix would let you live to have you doing tasks. His betrayal later came because he saw it fit later, but in the beginning he had no reason to dispatch you. Yeah, I mean, you were just free leverage for him. Ilion, what up, dude? What up? Not much, playing through Bloodlines and I'm near the end. I am going to hit a button called Quick Save. I'm going to hit a button that takes me over here. I think at this point I'm going to end this recording for YouTube. We're going to take a small break. I'm going to take my dog out, hit the restroom, probably about 10 minutes, and then we'll come back and keep playing, and I'll start a new recording for YouTube, because it has been... Yeah, Leon, long time no see, man. Thanks for coming back and watching. Yeah, we're at 2 hours already. Alright, goodbye, YouTube. We'll be starting here again in a moment.